Yo, what's up, guys? EJ here, breathing fantasy football. Literally, our little live stream of just vlogging, doing some DFS content. We play in DraftKings, underdogs, drafters. Got it. Made a small, good group of guys, casual, like-minded players, just trying to get in the grind here. We're we're just having some fun. We're learning as we go in. We're definitely learning, man. I totally smashed so many best ball drafts this whole summer, and so far, not looking too great. On DraftKings, I think I have like 20 advancing out of 150. I don't know what the number should be, but I know some of my top plays are Josh Palmer, Gabe Davis, and Isaiah McKenzie. I was really high on those guys and haven't really seen too much, so we'll see. Still not worried about it too much. Kind of just sharing where we come from with the BFFL community. Um, I'm gonna start working on trying not to be so attached to other guys' content and the way that they're the direction they're going in. I just think the way I see it, man, if you're gonna come on and create a show and have this thing and you're already like won it and successful, by all means go ahead and do that. But what about the guy that has never won it and he's trying to create a show as well? Like there's two different sides. There's no this person's better than others. Still not trying to say that. I just think there's so many people that have these very successful sports gambling or some type of fantasy show, like where they talk DFS or some form of GPP tournament play. And the majority of these guys that once they start their show, they've already won it. They've like won like a top prize, and now they're able to get that lifted off their shoulders. Now they feel so much confident in the direction of I can totally like I'm on a high right now. I could be a professional YouTube host talking about how I enter lineups, best ball drafts, and all this other stuff. Like I could do that. I just won $1 million. I'm still not dissing. I'm just saying the mindset on how it's crazy that we get this confidence, this rush that we could do it. I got the bankroll now. Fuck, of course, it's awesome. But on the flip side, I don't know too many other people that have no connections, just coming out here just flat, have some experience playing casually and just starting from the bottom up. That's what we are. We're bottom fish feeding leeches. That's the name of BFFL, man. Bottom fish feeding leeches. That's what we are. We're from the bottom. We're trying to feed. We're going to make our way out of the water and get into it. I don't know. I'm just rambling, man. But I think there's two different sides to this community, at least in terms of YouTube. You either got a bunch of connections and you've done it and you're really good at talking. I know where I'm just a dude just trying to set some drafts and lineups. You see my videos now. I have over 100 videos just chilling, and I love seeing guys like Jake coming on here, do it, trying it for the first time this year. Kudos to him. He's got a nice setup as well. And we had a few guests that may never have like done this type of thing. I don't know. So it's awesome to see people trying to be part of the DFS community in this way. And I, I don't mind being a host. I enjoy it. I just know my strengths are not breaking down plays the way that the majority want to hear them. I go with these gut feelings. Like for week 3, I may want to be on the Packers. Not that I'm just a homer. Rodgers hasn't like he has not had a big game yet, and it seems like the Bucks have a few injuries. I can see our defense stepping up. Brady, everyone thinks Fournette's a play. He may be, but Brady ain't got no weapons really at all, possibly, or they may be all banged up. This is a game where Rodgers He's tired of losing 3, 4 straight times. He's going to come out here. It's not going to happen again. We got that monkey off our back week 1. I'm not saying Packers may win. They could, but I do not see the Packers offense struggling. That's where I'm at. I think they're going to see the Packers have more time of possession. You're going to see a few touchdowns, and I think they're going to be very low owned. And with Christian Watson 3,600, you get Rodgers, Aaron Jones, and Christian Watson as a double stack. I mean, how is we I think we're going to keep going with Aaron Jones and some deep plays. And they're missing Akeem Hicks. I don't know how big of a thing it may be, but yo, what's up, man? Yo, the intros, yeah, thank you. I got to make an update to my intro here. Man, that area back there, there's like, I got so many plants. It's like a freaking forest. It's so crazy what we got going on now. But yeah, man, if you want to jump on, we can. Yeah, Aaron Jones is like 7,400, really expensive. Really is. You guys know how it is. We split the screen here. Play some music. Man, if I could have a fantasy football show where I could talk like the big guys do, I would, but I can't. My brain's not wired that way to be a host. I can only do this. I can only just be chilling. I can't run a scripted kind of. I think these guys are saying takes non-scripted, but just the general way that a lot of these fantasy football shows are. I can't do it, man. I thought about it. I was like, man, if I ever want to grow, I got to learn how to be that, and I can't. I can't. Yo, you got any interest in doing one of these too? Just getting one in here from. It's just the fall. It's like we get to hit a restart button, and it's a small field. It's only 4,000 players. $16 entry, multi-entry 129. But I say if I were to do it, you just need to do one. Just to get another sweat in. If you want to, we can. But there's not that many people multi-entering. 5, 6. One guy has 21. Sure, man. Let's. Cha Cha says, "Hey, Cassie." You must have saw her. All right, 8 of 12 in here. So yeah, I didn't know what we do. I still was thinking about talking about week 2. I don't want to be on to past 8, 10. 10 p.m. is the latest. I gotta get some sleep. So it's 7:26. I don't know if this will fill. It should fill. So looking at week 3 moving forward, how I'd use this and how I would approach it. These are the guys on the right who they think is the ranking. So Cups is over Taylor, Jefferson, McCaffrey, Chase, Diggs, Adams. That seems pretty standard. Like, oh, Barkley's in the first round. I kind of want to fade Josh Allen. Like, he's going 9th. I still don't want to get a quarterback that early. So as great as Josh Allen looks, I don't need a quarterback in the first round. Not in this one. I mean, you can make a case for it since it's a smaller tournament, but man, any more thoughts on the Buffalo Miami game? I still want to ride the Bills defense making another big statement. You know, Tua's got to come down to earth, man. There's no way I see that they're going to put up over 20 points on the Bills. They're too good at those deep throws. Tua's going to get a couple picks, man. Let's see where we're at with this. But yeah, Buffalo, Miami, still trying to think. Man, I want to see what Josh Allen's going to do now. So he ran the first game. He didn't really run. He was more. He was throwing a lot. There wasn't that many designed runs, and Miami, I think. Yeah, basically what I was saying. How did we not? How does my take look now drafting Tyreek Hill first overall in that one best ball bender we did? Yeah, we had him first, man. That was fun though, just to do it. Oh man, maybe I can. So we're picking fifth here. I'm trying to see if I could log in and get some exposures, see if that helps. So what are you thinking here, man? We're on the clock picking five. Chase Diggs. I think Diggs will bounce back. I mean, yeah, I think Chase will bounce back. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Let's see if it's logged in. All right, we're live here. Taylor's fallen all the way to five. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. If he falls here, I still think Taylor's a good play.
Tyrod Taylor.
Ow, Cass. I didn't even know you're there. I love her still. Oh, Justin Jefferson, right? Falling to five. Yeah, I feel like Jefferson's gonna have a few more. Yeah, this is easy. Up there. Oh, you want to see Snake? All right. Whoops. Oh shit. Oh, we could have got Chase, but I went with Jefferson. Meow. No. Thought we did. Yeah, I'm not sure where else I think here. So let's look at the pick history. Tyreek Hill went in the first round. Same with Barkley. Yeah, I don't know if I want Cousins though. If I want to, I could stack Cousins, especially with that last game. People probably may fade him like with the mindset like right now. This may be a week where we could get Kirk Cousins like 130, 140 ADP, and I'll take that. It's going at 95. We'll see if we can get him past ADP. Oh, you want to get Swift here? Oh, I got my exposures up. Nice. I think he got taken. Swift just got took. Then Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Debo, Amon St. Brown. Look at him in here, man. Could go Nick Chubb. We get some points tomorrow night. Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon. I know you don't. I know you want to kind of fade the Denver train. Could go Aaron Jones. I think I'm gonna go Nick Chubb here. This is like a serious. I'm only doing one draft, so I'm gonna get some strong guys now. Let's see. He definitely has so many more chances than Gordon so far. Yeah, let's see if we can get him here. Najee Harris is falling out. You were right. Look, Najee Harris in the second, third round. Man, I can't believe. Yeah, so far you were right on Najee Harris. Uh, he can still have some games as long as he's still healthy. I still don't mind him. It looks like he's getting passed up. Michael Thomas, man, I'm still fading him. Man, should I draft Javante Williams? Ooh, Javante or Mike Thomas?
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
No, let's draft Javante to bye week 9. So, all this is a good thought. So I think we got to find. I looked at this earlier. There's two matchups that I really like with bye week 9. AJ Dillon has a good matchup. So trying to get, we got to get someone in there so that. And who else? Let's pull up the map here. So I can game plan where I want to be at. Since I want to try and find a decent running back in bye week 9. Some people may say that's stupid. Don't waste your time. Packers play Detroit. I like that. It is in Detroit. Maybe they could be tough. Eagles play Houston. Ooh, Eagles. Eagles at Houston. That could be a Gainwell game. Could use him there. Yeah. Eagles. Let's target Eagles running back. Another bye week 7. Washington against Minnesota. Maybe Robinson's back or with Minnesota, so maybe that could be a J.D. McKissick game. Maybe we can get McKissick as well late. That could be a PPR game. So just think about those. Try and remember that. Maybe get a Gainwell. or J.D. McKissick. To me, that makes sense. Cincinnati plays Carolina. Chicago at Miami. Buffalo at the Jets. Ooh, they could blow them out. And James Cook. There's another one. Buffalo. I may target that. That's a sneaky one with James Cook falling. So I got 2 studs there. So got to be mindful of that. So let's see here. Don't want to run him back. Kyle Pitts is falling all the way down here, man. Should we take a stab at Pitts here in the 4th round? Oh, he just got taken. Dang. McLaurin, no. A.J. Dillon, man. Ooh, I'm not sure where to go here. Christian Kirk. Kirk is looking good, man. I can't think of someone else. I wanted to get a receiver. I don't mind Kirk. He may fit that team pretty well. If he could be somewhat consistent like he has been the past 2 games, like the volume, like the first week, it looks like him and Zay Jones could do a stack. Get a Trevor Lawrence stack, since we could still get that kind of cheap. So far, I don't mind the draft. I know Christian Kirk getting him this early. I just didn't want to run back. Drake London. What about Dobbins? Like, I don't mind Dobbins now. Who do they? Oh, that's another bye week 9. I can't get him. No, he's bye week 10. Who do the Ravens play bye week 9? Oh, they play the Saints. That's a tough one. Man, Gibson's still there. I don't want Gibson. I'm going to pass on him. What about quarterback? Kyler Murray's here. Joe Burrow. Russell Wilson. Get a combo with Javante. Got Tom Brady. Stafford. Cousins. It'd be cool to get Cousins and maybe Lawrence. So DJ Moore is falling a little bit here from what I remember. Juju's definitely fallen. What about Juju, man? Maybe not here, but Curtis Samuel, dang, he was. Curtis Samuel's too high for me. 70? Wow. I like Dotson over Curtis Samuel, mostly because we don't know of any Dotson injury prone. What about tight ends? George Kittle? No. Well, he's going to be back. It's a bye week 9 guy. I want to fade that for now. Drake London's just sitting here. It looks like he could be Mariota's top guy since we went off Pitts. I don't know, man. Being down a lot, if he likes him. I don't know. This is like an impulse draft a little bit. I'm kind of buying on the highs. But he had 2 good games to start the year. That usage, I like that. I still want to get some Algier if we can. Yeah, I gotta change the title of this. It is best ball draft. I don't know if we'll do week 3 in this one. We'll see. I gotta change the title. Look at Godwin, man. Could get Juju here. We get a correlation for week 17 with Javante. I don't mind that. What's up, man?
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on? I hope I'm not disturbing you.
No, you're good. You're good.
Cool. Yeah. So, man, what do you think of these? Where these guys are at so far? What do you think of my team? Do you think I was a little too buying the hype?
No, because I mean, you got Javante on the low, sorta. I felt like.
But you think
And then
Kirk and
Jefferson,
London?
and I feel like Jefferson was at the right asking price.
Yeah.
And even though Chubb has
But you're
done really good the past 2 weeks, he didn't really move up. It looks like.
no. We're back on the clock here, trying to see who we should pull from. Russell Wilson's here, top of the board. I don't want Wilson. Running back tight end is Goddard.
Yeah, I don't like tight end either.
Receiver, I got to pick someone. 8 seconds. Elijah Moore.
So you can go more
Dotson.
Godwin.
We got Elijah Moore. You're saying Godwin. Man, what if God's like this all year, though? You don't think
Yeah,
so?
a little bit. We could have been harder. We were pretty average field percentage with him.
Yeah. You don't think I should hit the panic button, man? Some of my best balls are like not looking good, but I hope we get some change.
Solely
I guess what I'm saying is,
I think it's a little early. I was noticing, like, I remember we had I was looking at a 5th place team that we had, and I saw the point gap from 5th to 1st was not. It was like a little bit over 20 points.
oh yeah,
I'm like, that's not that big of a swing. So I'm like, some of them I wouldn't be panicking too much.
man. Look at ETN's moved down the 30 spot. Same with Brees Hall. Michael Carter moved up.
Yeah, I was afraid that we faded him, but not anymore.
What about Dobbins here, man? Do you got any?
I mean,
He's gonna be back. I do want Eagles. I want an Eagles.
That team's gonna be scoring. That team has the O line.
Let's get Sanders.
He's got the opportunities.
Yeah, I wanted. They have a good matchup. That bye week 9. Because I'm gonna have my 2 top guys out, so I want to make sure I stay with it that week. I know it's just 1 week, man, but this ain't bad. This tournament looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
We got to fire up one of the underdogs, the weekly one,
the resurrection.
Yeah, one of those. I've done 2 of them so far, and the $50 single entry. That seems like a cool one.
Ooh, I like that. I like that idea. I
Hail
like that
Mary, single entry, Hail Mary. It's a 6 rounds, 12-man team.
I
One
like the
quarterback.
fact that I'm doing more single entry stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like that, I feel like we should find a score if we do one of those throughout this season. Man, Logan Thomas has moved way up on the board here. ADP 130, and Schultz has fell about 30 spots.
Hawkinson's fallen a bunch.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins is here. I want to get Cousins dropped a little bit more. See if people. Landry has moved up a lot. I still like Lazard, man. I mean, he's gonna have some big games once he's fully back. Ooh, he just got taken. I was thinking about getting Lazard. Man, what do you think? Do we go back to receiver here? We dip into the quarterback pool. Kirk Cousins top of the board.
Let's do
Should I
it.
let Cousins fall back?
Let's get one.
Be safe and get Cousins. All right, we'll get Cousins.
I mean, it's almost right on ADP. You can't ask for much better.
Yeah,
especially for quarterbacks. People always go early on them.
And we do have his top weapon. So Jefferson pops. You know that Cousins definitely is done good. And are you still on Irv Smith? Even though I don't know what his workload's like. Was that like? That's how the Vikings still they do it anyways. They were having Conklin in there.
Yeah, I'm still on him. I'm still on him a little bit.
But Kyle Rudolph was like, it was his show for like 5, 6, 7 years.
I mean, you definitely can't ignore the fact he got targets week 2. I mean, a touchdown too.
Yeah, he's going kind of late. I don't mind scooping him up. A lot more involved. He was the only one that scored in that game. Wow. I saw that touchdown. It was a short pass, right?
Yeah, almost like that Greg Dortch one we looked at.
Yeah, it was short. Yeah. So I'm back on the clock here. Dak, Trevor Lawrence. I mean, that's another one with Lawrence having. I don't need him yet, but Dotson is still there. I like Dotson. The other rookie as well, you think, Dotson?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
It gives us correlation week 17 with the Browns.
Think Mooney's still there?
Yeah, Mooney's still there too. Yeah, he's like a goose egg so far to start the year. 4 yards, 2 games. What's wrong
we weren't too high on
that
him.
one?
We weren't too high on him.
No, I can go back. So that's why I just need my plays to work because so far I'm pretty good on my fades. Like my biggest fade was Michael Thomas, but we still believe he's gonna fizzle out.
Well, that and he's just so touchdown dependent. It looks like he just Looks like a great like possession receiver, but just no explosiveness to him.
Right.
I won't be surprised if this dude doesn't have a 100-yard game all season.
Man, would you buy into Logan Thomas this early? Do we feel like he's too high? Is he injury prone? That's the thing. Is he going to go back on the IR? Because if we
Yeah, it
got
would
Logan
suck.
Thomas, we got to get
It'd
Carson
suck if
Wentz.
he had like a Jordan Reed type of curse over there.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't yet. He's fought through it. He's looking good. Man, would you get Carson Wentz in this draft? I feel like I am riding the highs.
I almost like Trevor a little bit. I mean, he's not my favorite when it comes to GPPs, but he's looking consistent, man.
I think Carson Wentz is already drafted. Yeah, he's already taken 93 overall, right after I took Cousins. Ooh, I didn't even notice it.
Top 3 in pass yards.
Yeah. Should we go get Trevor Lawrence right now then, and at least get 2 solid quarterbacks? Or see what else is out there. We have 3 running backs: Miles Sanders, Chubb, and Javante.
Yeah, we got 3 really good running backs too. What's their tight end?
Receiver. I mean, do you want Mooney?
I would at 116. I would take him.
Oh, he just got drafted.
Ooh, okay. Who's their tight end?
We have no tight end. Hawkinson, Higbee, Logan Thomas.
I mean, did we buy low on Hawkinson and just say he's like the touchdowns are going to come? Because I think the talent's there. I just feel like all the other guys are doing so good. He just hasn't had his chance to shine.
Yeah, a lot of targets. I got him queued up. We took him.
I mean, you got guys like, DJ Chark's making big plays, even though Mon-Ra had a 50-yard rush last Sunday. Swift was on a limited role. They brought him in. He got a 50-yard rush. I mean, when your teammates are just pulling off 50-yard plays left and right, sometimes you're not going to have maybe the first good 2 weeks.
Yeah, I agree. I like so I got Lawrence queued up here.
And it didn't help week 1 where they finally get in the red zone. Like, we want Hawkinson to be in the red zone. And it turns out to be 2 rushing touchdowns for Jamal and then 1 for Swift. So I feel like Hawkinson has some positive regression coming his way.
Yeah, I saw that thing by it was on one of those NFL news tweets, like the touchdown was a beat writer. Did you?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
they're talking about the
Discord.
One of
the Discord tweets shifts or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They're talking about the tight ends. The opportunities to score is the number one that they see was Pat Freiermuth had the most red zone target share. Mark Andrews was second with Noah Fant. I don't know what that means. I'm looking at it on the outside. But yeah, it was shared today at noon. We're on the clock here. Oh, man, I could get Jared Goff. Fields, need a running back, receiver. Could get Goff, and then
you can get Chark.
You like Goff.
Yeah, let's get Goff. Because we did get Hawkinson at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, I kind of wasn't paid attention right there.
No, you're good. I didn't even notice that Lawrence got taken either.
Yeah, we can still get Shark. So he had an off game, but he was targeted at least. So he's out there. I'm sure he must be the number 2.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. He's actually one of my favorite pivots off I'm on this week.
So he's pretty much the T. Higgins right now, and getting him in. Because we saw some decent games as a rookie with Jacksonville with him.
No, he's
This is
good.
a pretty
He's
good game. Yeah, let's see if he's still there and 9 picks. So if we can't get him, are you on Shepard at all? Man, we didn't draft him at all. Can't believe how this guy just. I'm
not on
back.
Shepard. I'm not on Shepard possibly being there for the playoffs when we need him.
Yeah.
Dude hasn't really been healthy since day one.
Zay Jones moved up a little bit, even though he hasn't popped yet. People are on that train. Even Greg Dortch. How many people do you think drafted this guy before the season started? Man, you had to be in like a. Yeah, he got no buzz in camp. Or is he a rookie? I don't even know if he's a rookie.
I don't know if he's a rookie either. I think he's not. I think he's actually bounced around a team or two.
He's just got an opportunity right now. He could fizzle out. We've seen guys like that come in and then fizzle out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't seen DeAndre. Yeah, I wouldn't draft Dortch. You got a good point. We haven't seen Hopkins yet, or Rondale Moore. I'm probably going to drop him in the Dynasty League once Hopkins is back.
That dude who just took Michael Gallup, that was a really good pick.
Yeah. I almost beat Coach. I just.
All right, this guy took Sharp. Yeah.
Dang. That's all right. There's still Josh Reynolds later.
Yeah. I mean, or even just screw the correlation. I mean, Pickens is still there, and he still has a hope. I mean, if Pickett starts, he could be a huge play for us in the playoffs. Like huge.
That's true. Have you changed your tone on McKenzie yet? It just seems like he may have his games, but
I never drafted him as someone I thought was going to be like a 4th round receiver next year, but as someone who I think, and maybe in those playoff weeks, let's just say everyone's all on Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, and boom, McKenzie 25 points.
Yeah, because the quarterback play, he could definitely get there. Yeah, yeah. I was still on McKenzie there, him or Pickens with his talent. We at least seen Pickens a little bit more involved last week. So
I think
I like that
his
one.
His biggest upside the whole time we've been drafting him is being the pivot in that Week 17 matchup that everyone always talks about.
Mm-hmm.
That Bills-Bengals game.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we have it. I'm probably going to get a few to at least advance to round 2. I just got to hope. Man, I think Watson is going to come alive, man. They're talking about his speed and, like, he's going to get his chance. We're on the clock here. I got Watson queued up. I don't know what direction you may want to go. Dang, why can't?
Whatever you're feeling, Doug.
There. What's that?
So whatever you're feeling, we got Robinson still there.
Which one, Brian Robinson?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I took Christian Watson. I couldn't think.
No, you're good.
All right. We'll pivot off receiver. He's gonna pop, man. He's just the opportunity he got with that deep ball. He's gonna burn
Oh
some
yeah.
defenders. He's gonna get a deep touchdown, a few of them. That's Rogers' bread and butter. He misses doing that. He loves the deep ball. So he looks like that deep ball guy. So I'll stay away from receiver for a little bit. We'll see what we could do at maybe running back or tight end. So Madison, top of the board. Rashad White. So we saw Giovanni Bernard go on the injured reserve. Does he start to have a role? All we need is a Fournette injury, and then he's kaboom. There's that J.D. McKissick. I was talking about him as well, targeting.
Yeah, he
He has
has
a
some good
good
targets
matchup.
on week 2.
He has a good bye week fill-in matchup. Algier has fallen all the way almost off the draft, 200.
Really?
What do you think about Algier, man?
I saw one of the underdog resurrections you did. He still went like 15th, 16th round.
Yeah. Says he's going 207. Ooh, McKissick just got taken.
Or even
Jacob's
a
here now.
little. Yeah, but Jacob's in a nice spot. I mean, he hasn't really risen. People have seen him already be explosive with
Yeah,
NFL
he's
starters
very
on the field.
exposed.
Yeah, with NFL starters on the field, actually, it'd be a good CEH injury bet.
Yeah, let's go Pacheco if he's here. Definitely in an explosive team. This is where I was thinking of getting James Cook too. He's definitely gonna.
Oh, he's
He
falling.
has a role. What's that?
He's falling that much. He's falling that much.
Man, I don't know who I want, Pacheco or James Cook. I don't have a Bills guy.
Can't go wrong of either or. So
All right, man. I'm gonna go Cook.
I don't blame you.
I think I like Cook.
I can't believe he actually fell that far, really. All the way to 160s.
Yeah,
Yeah, people must not like what they see.
I like Pacheco.
That one fumble is going to scare everyone.
Yo, what's up there? Man, we're doing a best ball draft on DraftKings.
Yo,
Our
what's
team
up,
so
Derek?
far. Our team so far is Kirk Cousins, Nick Chubb, Devontae Williams, Justin Jefferson, Christian Kirk, Drake London, DJ Hawkinson, Elijah Moore, Miles Sanders, Jahan Dotson, Jared Goff, George Pickens, Christian Watson, James Cook. Maybe we got to get Jameson Williams in here for good old.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
he's.
idea.
Let's get Jameson Williams up here. Since Derek's in here, I'm drafting.
Oh yeah, Derek likes too. Let's do it.
Do this one for him. But anyways, it fits our team. We have Goff, so this will be our 8th receiver. I don't mind it. And Pacheco's still falling. I don't think he'll fall back to 188. If Pacheco's at 188, I'll take him. Trey Lance. Someone just drafted Trey Lance.
Ooh, sneaky.
How is that sneaky?
No, it's not.
We're getting James.
He's making the most contrarian lineup out there.
Why did he do that? He drafted Carson Wentz. Trey Lance. Was that an accident? That had to have been an accident. Maybe he took too long.
Had to be. He said, "Oh, I'll just let it auto draft whoever. I can't decide."
Yeah, he drafted Trey Lance is done. So at least we know we'll be up in front of this guy. If I finish in 11th place, I'll shoot me, man. What the fuck? The only guy I beat in this draft is a dude that drafted Trey Lance. No way I finish 11th. If I finish last, fuck it. I will quit.
Retire the stream.
Yeah. I'll definitely make a notice of it. I can't finish last in this draft. Someone drafted Trey Lance. So we got a nice stack with Goff. We got like Goff has like a baby in the womb.
Mm-hmm.
Could get KJ Osborne here too. Be our 9th receiver. We do have Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, he scares me more than Irv Smith.
Really? Conklin's moving up. Noah Font. See, Font's that guy that's still. Oh, he's gone. He gone. OJ Howard moved up. Joku. Hunter Henry's fallen. Jawan Johnson. What's cool is that you get to see who's already getting work. And I like to see that. Isaiah Likely is there. He got some work in both games. He's not a bad play either.
No, as a rookie, he's been on the field since week 1 immediately.
Give me 1 second. My stream kind of. I hope I didn't draft Osborne.
I was going
What
to say,
do you think about getting Likely?
I like it. I like Likely to likely be on our team.
Yeah, he's least likely to go past us.
And at least you knew if you got put on auto draft, they wouldn't have took Trey Lance.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Nico Collins. Look at Nico Collins falling to 180.
Man, he's I don't know, man.
And Sky Moore is still way down there too.
What about Van? We're 2 weeks into the season. I think Van would be a good pick. Even, I mean, I like Likely, but I like Van over Nico.
But is Van going to play? He still hasn't played yet. We don't know.
Oh, the way they're using Skowronek, they're dying for a third receiver.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'll put him on a queue. We got Likely. I like having Hawkinson.
I've been patient on Nico, and I want to tell you, it's last year he got a lot of reps as the wide receiver number 2. A couple weeks where he even got some wide receiver one work, and I mean, last week he was in a good matchup. Man, PS2 when he was healthy in the game was covering Cooks. I mean, Nico even got like 9 targets. This dude is upsetting me. I'm starting to be a little worried about him.
Yeah, you're talking about Nico?
Yeah, he's had opportunities, I'm gonna be honest, for like almost a year now to really show what he can do, and still hasn't took that step towards the direction everyone wants him to.
What about the running backs here? Algier is still here. We know he's getting some work. In the second game, he's already increased 10 touches. And I didn't see it, but that was a close game. So that means
dude, I watched it because I had so much stock in Algier and Pitts. Every time they used Algier to run, it was like the most obvious run play in the world. Like they were just asking to have like a 3-yard carry.
But he held his own. It looked like he had one 9-yard carry. I guess I had to go back and Van Jefferson just got taken. I got Algier queued up. This is a heavy heavy rookie draft. You like those rookie drafts?
Mm-hmm.
We got 6 rookies on this team.
Yeah, let's cap it off with 7 here with Algier.
All right, I'll get him. I would have got Van Jefferson. He gone. So we got to get a third quarterback. Don't you think? We have Cousins, Jared Goff. We need a third quarterback. Man, how many more games is Joe Flacco going to play?
I say we pull the trigger here on Pickett or Ritter. I don't think Trubisky or Mariota. I think Mariota might even lose it first. But I think we're going to see. I remember someone was trying to say Malik Willis is about to start anytime now. Ritter and Pickett will get the nod before Tannehill.
Yeah, they're good. Man, if Malik Willis, he had his chance just to show like some poise, and he didn't look that. He was making some mistakes.
No, it's not Tannehill's fault. What's going on there? But the other, I'll be honest, Mariota and Trubisky have the weapons to succeed, and if they don't, it's on them. What's happening with Tannehill right now isn't all on him.
So what do you think here? You want to get you don't want to get Ritter right here, do you? We could probably get him later on.
No, I mean we can go either or, whoever you think. But I think that'd be the direction to go.
You want that Boston Scott?
That is sneaky.
Boston Scott later.
Yeah, just fucking buy into
that Miles Sanders.
I mean, that whole line is just bullying people right now.
Do you like 6 running backs on this team, having Chubb, Javonte, Miles Sanders?
Yeah.
James Cook and Algier. And then we get a veteran guy. I bet Ritter still falls. People may not pull the trigger. He may go undrafted, honestly. Look at Kenny Golladay. Would you ever touch him again? What happened to him, man? 2 snaps.
I'm even embarrassed to say I have him on one team. One single team.
Yeah, that was. Man, Josh Reynolds, he's like the.
I mean, every single shark was talking about stacking the Giants, stack the Giants receivers, get Daniel Jones. I got to the point where I feel like I needed a piece of it, of the cake.
Man, what do you think of Josh Reynolds at all?
I wouldn't be too.
I mean, I know.
I won't be too worried trying to stack it.
All right.
I'll just say take best player
Any cage?
available.
Bernard's got 7th on the road. I have him queued up.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
I wonder if we need a. So should we go receiver, tight end? Man, Kyle Phillips had a really bad game too. The fumble.
Yeah, I don't know if it was because of it. I don't know if it was because of his shoulder or not. But I'll definitely.
Yeah,
give
would
him
that
the
be
pass.
something that steers you away? He's definitely still involved on the team.
I mean, the team needed him out there. He wants to be out there to try to make money. I mean, I feel like even if he shouldn't have been out there, he was going to play no matter what almost.
Look at Alex Pierce falling. He did have that end zone target.
Yeah.
That's a tough.
And Jonathan Taylor and Pittman tore it up that game, so he can sort of get a pass on not having much work before that.
Man, Zacchaeus, we do the whole big stack there, but we already have London. Equanimous St. Brown, this guy is one of the highest people to getting the red zone opportunity. He's pretty involved.
Or going to the AFC West with that KJ Hamler play.
Oh, he's still on the board.
Mm-hmm.
They want to do that? That's pretty.
I mean, that's eventually going to feast. That's eventually going to feast.
Yeah, we drafted Hamler. That's a. I like that, getting Hamler here. Oh no! It said I drafted. Oh, I thought I drafted Hamler. Like my computer's acting a little slow.
Yeah,
so we got Ritter.
I can sort of see it.
Yeah, I tried drafting. I didn't have him queued up. I hit the draft, but it didn't take him. But we got Ritter. That's all. That's okay.
Yeah, no, just fine.
Man, what if Hamler's still there in round 20?
There's a chance. I mean, he hasn't done nothing the first 2 weeks, so people can be a little salty about that.
Nah, he got taken. That's all right. It wasn't meant to be, I guess.
And another good call on Will Fuller. I mean, the Will Fuller fade's working out.
Yeah, I drafted him in 2 just to say I did, but I basically faded him. Justin Watson, seeing that deep touchdown kind of has me interested. Do you think we'll see more of those? Or that was because Hardman was injured. I don't know. But I think Equanimous St. Brown he's definitely part of that offense.
I don't know either. I think Sky Brown's going to take his job eventually. Justin Watson's.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know what's going on with the development process right now with him. I don't know if it's just. Did he play at a smaller college? Like actually sort of quite small.
Who's this?
Sky Moore.
Oh, I don't know. Western Michigan?
Yeah, so I could see him maybe getting up to just up to pace on a more professional level right now.
Yeah, that they bought into the talent. I like. Do you like EQ St. Brown, the brother, at all? He's definitely getting a lot more chances here than he did in Green Bay, and we like buying in the hype is real, man. He just hasn't scored. He's definitely out there. He
He
had a
scored
couple
one.
deep. Oh yeah, in the first game. Oh, he did.
I'm still a little bit worried about his
Ceiling.
ceiling, but if no one out there really wants to come to play, I mean, he's going to get volume. He's going to get a consistent volume too, probably.
Yeah, I think he's higher than Pringle.
I mean, I can't expect a lot of 20-round guys to say, I can't really expect them to have a 40-point ceiling.
No, but I like the play. I like getting EQ St. Brown there. Good team, man. This is a very solid team.
Mm. Yeah, we did end up getting that. Well, Algier, Desmond, and Drake London.
Yeah. And we have solid running backs to hold us through. Killer receiver.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles' offensive line. A sneaky 6 rookies where 4 of them haven't even really done much yet, besides Dotson's the star rookie receiver so far. Well, London has too. So both of them, we got 2 of the top ones.
You see, and that's where I'm at with Dawson. Like look how fast he shined in number 2 role, and look how long Nico's been in his, and we're still waiting.
Dude, we're gonna do if drafters. It's only like a 6th round. If we're gonna do one, if there's a here, let's sit in the lobby, see if anybody wants to do one. It's $11. It's weeks 3 through 6. So I don't know if you saw that. It could give us a sweat. We got to beat out 4 other teams. So, and it's 3 rounds. So if you beat out the best out of 5, you move on to, and then you got to beat out the next best of 5. Then you go to the final round of 5. So that's kind of cool. Could you find a draft where you draft 3 guys that are, or guys for 3 straight weeks that could be legit? That's what we'll be looking at here.
Yeah, no, I'm with him.
We can look at the. I'm just gonna have it in the background here in case we it fills up. But you want to talk the week 3 slate a little bit?
Oh, you know I want to.
All right, sweet. We got a best ball draft in. That's cool. We got a fresh slate, a start. And this DK where first place is the one we just did. Just give me a memory. I don't know what it was. Oh no, I'm still trying to pull it up here. Yo, Cha, you there?
Yeah.
So I asked Jake if he wanted to trade me Gabe Davis. He sent me a trade. You want to see what he sent me?
Oh yeah.
Let's see what he sent me. Because I said, "You want to?" I don't know what I think about Gabe Davis. I think we both have solid points. He could be a little scared that maybe Gabe Davis may not have these product. You may not be able to predict when he's going to pop. That's the thing. So I
Yeah.
could see why it could be. It might have been a good fade. Maybe fading him in round 3 and 4 was so far. It looks like it's a win. Fading him that early, so it looks like we lost, but he could come back around. So I could see why trading him to me is not a bad. What he So he offered me Pacheco in the first rounder of next year for Gabe Davis.
Really?
To me, that still sounds like a good deal.
He's giving up his first rounder. I mean, he's confident about his team. He's
No,
starting
he's
off
giving
hot.
me. I'm giving up a first rounder.
Oh, okay. So he wants a first rounder from you. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know how first rounders mean at all. How many are we gonna do? Like 6? I think we do 6 guys and put them on that taxi cab. I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I would counter it. You never just.
I'd almost counter it for maybe like a second round.
Maybe he should give me a draft pick, like a third rounder or something.
Yeah.
I would do that if he gave me an extra pick. I don't want to just lose a pick.
Oh yeah. I'm with you there. Either counter of a second or ask him for like his third.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for his third. I feel like that's fair.
I like both of those directions.
Damn, I could ask for a first rounder in 2024, 2025. No, I like this. I think this is fair. Would you think that's fair? Like,
No, I definitely like that rebuttal.
like even with Pacheco, like he may not really even do anything this year unless an injury happens.
Your first rounder is going to be like your Drake Londons and your Breesy Halls, and second rounders in that 12-man league for rookies just might be. I mean, that's a huge difference. So asking for a third seems fair.
Damn, could I ask for a second? Or I'm just trying to learn.
I think Pacheco maybe fits the third round type of pick for this year. At least at the end of the year when it came to drafts and not the beginning.
Oh, I see. So I can find a Pacheco in the third round next year.
Mm-hmm. Maybe at a different
let's do
position
that.
too.
Yeah, he's got to give me a draft pick, man. Look at that. Me and Jake may be the first ones to make a trade. It'll get everyone all fired up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look at this slate. I didn't mean to take up time on that.
No, you're good. You're good.
Well,
Oh,
really
I
quick.
see.
Why did
I was.
you?
I'm glad to see
Why
Jake
did?
coming on the Pacheco train.
Yeah, yeah. I know he wants him for Dynasty, so he could root for him.
But why did I drop Trey Lance?
Yeah, couldn't you put him
Was
on the
I
IR?
was I just felt like his upside was not off his passing, and I 100% knew that. And I'm not, man, it's like imagine if Lamar snapped his ankle in half. Are we drafting him the same? Are we thinking about him the same?
Oh, you think he's done?
I think he's done.
Yeah. Fuck, that's a bold
Especially
take.
like and you've heard me talk about. I like to look into the personalities of players. The fact he lost that week 1 matchup, then was literally at the strip club within like an hour and a half. I'm cool, man.
Really?
I'm cool on it. I'm cool on it. But it did upset me last night. I wasn't able to put him in the IR. I think I was only able to do it today. And I wanted the quarterback. I didn't want to take anyone. Or
Fuck with you.
No,
Don't be scared.
dude. It said you had the best manager. You were able to score the most points even though you lost. That sucks.
yeah. I know.
You
I was
did
like,
the
so
best of your situation.
I started the right players. Just still, like, I could have beat a couple other guys too, but just how she goes sometimes. But top 8 make playoffs. So hey, all I gotta do is just worry about beating 4 other guys.
Yeah. Last thoughts I have before I'll move on about Gabe Davis, at least for league play. We saw when he played, he scored a touchdown. So if he's healthy, it seems like it's still a good. You fire him up every week.
Davis coming back.
No, I'm definitely with you on the Gabe Davis take.
Bring it back down, down.
Yeah. All right, let's look at this.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember what you said about that Buffalo Miami game when I asked.
Yeah, I'm not high on it, man. I'm high on the Bills side, though. I'm riding with Tua is getting good. He's going to get stopped. He hasn't played, obviously, a defense that's more determined than the Bills yet. Bills have stopped everybody.
Yeah, we definitely got to keep an eye on Micah Hyde, maybe.
Yeah, I thought it said he was probably going to play. I mean, they could take it easy with him if they feel like they could beat the. But yeah, then I guess
is Tre'Davious White currently playing? Like,
no, he's been out.
He's still out. Okay. So, because I know he was out week 1, I didn't really do research on him for week 2 because he wasn't in the big slate.
Yeah. Yeah, he's yeah, this thing's still not loading. I don't know, man. My computer sometime. I'm trying to get it up here. But yeah, still thinking about this matchup this week. I have some I did some optimized lineups, and I wanted to just review them on my own accord of these players that I saw. seeing some of these directions. I guess it was like it'd be like what you would do with your player pool, and I ran 150. I only had Flacco, Josh Allen, and let me see the exposures. My quarterbacks were Holmes, Flacco, and Allen. I did 50 lineups each. And my running backs, my highest owned was Leonard Fournette, Dalvin Cook, Damian Pierce, Swift, Michael Carter, Brees Hall, James Cook, Kenneth Gainwell, Darrell Williams, Eno Benjamin, Tyler Algier. There's only one draft with Algier. He's just really cheap. He could be a sneaky play.
What? I'll take you with me. I'm about to send you out of school.
My player pool for this one was Dodson, Zay Jones, Jamar Chase, Michael Pittman, Justin Watson because he's 3K, Justin Jefferson, Gabe Davis if he plays, Elijah Moore, Waddle, Hill. So I still have that game. I mean, I optimized so we could look at a lineup with this Bills and Dolphins because I know that you're kind of feeling it. So we could look at some lineups that have that as well.
And I'm with you playing on Elijah Moore this week. I'm hearing he's going to be under 2% owned.
Yeah. Like here's a lineup right here with Josh Allen, Damian Pierce, Fournette, Elijah Moore, Gabe Davis, Tyreek Hill, Conklin, Dotson, and Baltimore D. Yeah, I picked Baltimore and Patriots D. I was flip-flopping them.
Let me see who I wrote down for defense. I think the cheaper ones I liked Miami and Colts just to be ultra contrarian. I mean, obviously betting against Kansas City and Buffalo, not a lot of people are going to do it. I don't know how chalky it's going to be, but Raiders on the road at Tennessee. I feel like Panthers are going to be a low owned one against Saints. I like both Saints and Panthers D in that one, but Saints are so damn expensive. And then the only other expensive D I'm really got on my radar is Bills.
Bro, if you want, I can get all these plays in, hit the optimizer, and just save them and look at them later. I don't even mind plugging in like 30 of them.
Yeah.
Run them in the 50-cent optimizer. Why not? You said Saints D, Bills D.
If you want to knock down one, I would say maybe pick Panthers over Saints. It'd be the more contrarian play and cheaper.
Yeah.
So you can get to a pool of 5. It'd be Bills defense, the most expensive, and your cheap ones are going Panthers, Raiders, Colts, Miami. And
you don't like Packers D at all? Brady's got a lot of weapons out, man.
I think that game is gonna be low scoring, but I feel like a lot of people don't click on it, sort of though.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like
I
Colts,
think people
Miami. I can see Colts, Miami being under 1% owned. They're both at home too. I don't know how much you put into that stock, the home defenses, but
I can see Miami trying to. But if we do this, I wonder if we pair Miami defense with Josh Allen.
oh man, you can always tweak it. Like if you're not feeling both Colts and Miami, like let's take one out and plug in Green Bay. I was just giving my take on the Green Bay situation. I'm always fine with tweaking or putting our plays together into a pool.
Yeah, I like Packers defense. There's something about like they can't keep losing to the Bucks, man. They're gonna go in there. They got their goose egg off their chest, I think. You'll be hitting Brady at his most vulnerable part of the season right now. I think
'Cause I like a lot of things about your defense, but I've been honest. I feel like Jair is a little bit overrated. A little bit.
Oh, you think so?
Not too much, but just enough for me to at least want to play wide receivers matched up against them sometimes.
He did shut down Mooney and company. I don't know if he lined up on Mooney, but
No, I didn't line up on
held
Mooney
him.
too, but I did feel like JJ was not something that wasn't nothing to worry about week one.
Yeah, it's just week one. I think. I don't know. So Jake does this is Jake almost keeps the whole field of receivers, and he clicks on guys with the fire or the cold. Like you don't want that much of like Paris Campbell maybe,
Yeah.
but he keeps them all open. But he limits his quarterback pool. He only has Burrow and Flacco. Was the direction Jake went.
That's feature now.
What about your quarterback pool here?
My
Or
quarterback pool this week, I wrote down a strong list of 9. But, man, I got this weird feeling just the top 3 are going to be the guys. Or maybe even the top 4. But Josh Allen, Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow. I just feel like someone's getting 45, someone's getting 40. Something big's going to happen. A lot of juicy matchups. Just right. I mean, the other guys I like. I feel like I'm buying in on the chalk on Carson Wentz, but I'm a DFS guy. I'm going to play what's currently happening, and he's currently happening. And the revenge game narrative is in play.
I like that one.
He's at home. Yeah, he's at home. As I said, he's currently happening.
This is his new home.
Tua would also be buying into the hype and currently the game situation with the game total with Buffalo. Derek Carr would be someone I'd want to probably cross off, but I currently have it there. Jared Goff's sneaky, and then I like Fields. I like the Justin Fields Mooney combo. I mean,
man,
if it goes low owned.
What if the Raiders get like a little lead, and they just lean on Jared Goff? They just lean on Josh Jacobs to try and get him going.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? A lot of people are thinking that, and Josh Jacobs is like, what I heard at first, I think was over 15% owned. So I'm already kissing it. Yeah, I'm already kissing the train goodbye. I mean, I already don't like the guy that much. Adding the fact that everyone likes him this week and he's high owned.
So do you pivot off it and go Derek Carr?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because I would expect Devontae Adams to eat since Diggs just had 3 touchdowns against the Titans D.
And even if you do buy into the Miami Buffalo chalk, fade Diggs. I mean, the regression is coming. Not only that, I'm hearing rumors of 20% owned this week.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's going to be the most clicked thing with Josh Allen. So not doing that is just going to put you in a different field of the players who are going in that game already. It's like you guys will be going down the same highway, but on 2 different lanes, you know, like. So either naked Josh Allen, Gabe Davis, Josh Allen, any of them really, besides Diggs. But I think the tight end pool is interesting because if I have Travis Kelce on here, but if I ignore him, the guys in the $4,000 range are amazing this week. I'm talking amazing. So like I said, ignore Travis Kelce and the rest of the guys. You got Kyle Pitts at 4,800, Zach Ertz at 4,600. And guess what? But the way he's getting targets, he might fit into my trend of being the second guy, honestly, on the Cardinals right now in targets. So he might be that 25-point guy against the Rams that I'm trying to find on that trend. 4-7, that was Goddard. Another huge smash spot. I'm like, that game's huge total. Philly, Washington. Tyler Higbee has been seeing some real targets. I mean, that's how desperate they are for a third receiver there.
Yeah, I see your point.
TJ Hawkinson, 4-2. Huge positive regression coming. Huge pivot from Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's going to be carrying a lot of percentage. And then Dawson Knox, who is sort of overdue for a touchdown game. Yeah.
What about Kelsey? Like, Jake's pretty high on him. He has 2 fire ratings.
Out of all the expensive guys, he's the only one that made my list.
Yeah, I'm not on Andrews or Waller. Yeah, I'll get Kelsey in this one because if he gets 30,
it's just when I
definitely
noticed.
use it.
It's when I crossed Kelsey's name off is when I was like, man, there's the 4,000 guys. There's so many of them. Wouldn't be surprised if one of them's in the first place GPP lineup. So many of them with so many good game scenarios, right matchups.
What about cheap tight end here? Any Logan Thomas interest?
I like Logan Thomas. Everyone and their mom is on Irv Smith.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty chalky, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I like Conklin too, 38. Or is he due for some regression? They say Usoma's going to be a game time decision. So that sounds like a no.
Yeah.
Any $2,500 guys worth clicking?
No, man, I felt so strong about the 4,000 group. I mean, I glanced at them, but I was like, I knew this was like the running backs that I was talking about last week. Now it's in the tight end group. You figure out what to do from like $4,100 to $4,800 on the tight end list, and you're winning.
What about Gerald Everett with Herbert being banged up? Some short throws.
He didn't make my list because I'm honestly just on the kind of Chargers fade this week.
Chargers fade. Okay.
Jaguars D's been doing good. Herbert's banged up. I mean, it's just a lot of things. Just besides Eckler, I'm on Eckler.
All right, so let's look at our tight end. I got 7 guys here. Goddard, Logan Thomas, Dawson Knox, Hawkinson, Pitts, Kelsey, and Conklin. Anybody you want to fade or anybody you want to add?
No, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
All right, so our quarterback pool is Allen, Burrow, Flacco, Wentz. Should we add any more? We have. Do you even like Flacco? Flacco and Burrow.
I think the train crashes for a week. I was totally about it last week. I'm not for it this week.
Ooh, so does that train never take off for Joe Burrow though? There may be something wrong there. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe a slower start.
I definitely. I'm hearing Jamar's gonna be a little low owned, so I think I want part of that Burrow. I think I just want to do a couple Burrow Jamar lineups just to cover that base, because that's between those two they can combine for like almost 80 points if they wanted to on the right day.
All right, so let's get at least some exposure to him.
Yeah, so I don't know if you like if it's possible to control like how much you do on there, but
Yeah,
it'd
you
be
could do
something. Yeah.
15% minimum and 25%
Okay.
max.
Okay. So yeah, that's one of the lower ones I'd want to go. I said my favorites are literally like my top three guys: Allen, Mahomes, Hurts.
This is actually one of the better ways to do the show, honestly. Going in here and plugging in the guys, it's really easy to do. And then you could do your hand builds as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really care more about the hand builds, but we could plug in a bunch of optimizers, see what it spits out, and then pick what we like from there.
So the only
Oh,
optimizer I used was the one with draft dashboard.
yeah. Man, I bet your running back and your receiver pool is pretty big. It's hard to limit
I'll
that.
agree. I'll agree with Jake about keeping a lot of our receivers. I do have a couple guys I'm strong fades on usually.
Oh, well, let's hear him out. So Keenan Allen's definitely one of them.
Yeah. So Keenan Allen, Mike Williams is one of them. Michael Thomas is one of them. I feel like I just feel like he needs 2 touchdowns. I feel like he's still touchdown dependable. But
What about
Amon made me and you sort of had
go
that
ahead?
talk between them. You and me had that talk between Amon and Pittman. So I put Pittman in, took Amon off. All my pivots are going to, like I said, my pivots are just going to be Swift, DJ Chark, Hawkinson.
So yeah, I took him out here. What about the Patriots of Ravens? Fantasy Labs has Kendrick Bourne, Nelson Aguilar, Jacoby Myers, all at the top, like as in good rating.
Rating wise, the numbers, especially Jacoby Myers, the numbers are always going to love Jacoby Myers.
Yeah,
his floor is great. His ceiling is the only thing that's questionable.
Yeah, he had a good start to the year so far. Heavily involved, 14 targets, 8 catches, 125 yards.
And I'm not too big of a cash player, but I'm sure cash players think he's Jesus.
No, I said that wrong. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, he had bigger than what I just said. He had 19 targets, 13 catches, 150 yards. That's pretty good. 19 targets to start the year, 13 catches. For Myers, he had a big game last week. He's pretty cheap. I would definitely keep him in here. But I think Aguilar, I don't see that happening again.
Yeah, I know Myers
and Kendrick Bourne
is dealing with an injury, and they're saying he's looking like a little stiff because of it and everything. That's what I heard from the beat writers.
Yeah.
Don't know how much to trust them, though, but
so, sorry, go about some of your other fades, because I think there's a lot of guys in here, like Kadero Hodge, Marquise Goodwin. I actually clicked on Marquise Goodwin. He could be a sneaky long touchdown play, maybe.
I don't really have a list of my fades because technically I only write down the players that I like. But
maybe Treylon Burks is in play.
He didn't make the list. I think I just wanted to avoid that game.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Let's avoid that game. No Devontae Adams bounce back. Even at the price, he went back down.
I got Devontae. I don't know. I might take Devontae and Derek Carr off my list. I really might. I might just avoid that game. Now the more that you and me talk about it, because I'm taking Josh Jacobs off my list. I guess Darren Waller could have a good day, and just the cheaper guys can still do better with him, but he's not on my list. which is honestly one of the biggest reasons why he is, because like I said, those guys in the 4,000 range could all match him or do better for like $1,000 cheaper or more.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I think
I
about
do
it,
want to try and go ahead.
I might take Devontae and Derek Carr off the list, possibly. If I do that, that would just leave my top guys to be Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, and Michael Pittman.
Yeah, Adams historically has bounced back from bad games.
Yeah, he could still definitely be a good one-off too. Like maybe I should just cross Derek Carr off. Now that I think about it, but
I just like seeing what Diggs just did. Like, if Adams gets you 120 yards, 7 catches, and one or at least one touchdown, that's still not it's still okay. I mean, that's like almost 30 points. I'll take 30 points with Adams.
and man, I like Terry McLaurin, man. I mean, I feel like the whole world just saw what Darius Slay did, so not a lot of people are going to want to click on him. Like we were talking about with Carson Wentz, he's happening. He's happening right now. It's right in front of our face.
Yo, what's up, Bob?
Think about all the touchdowns Curtis Samuel and Dotson got the first 2 weeks. I mean, some of that switches over to a Terry McLaurin 2-touchdown day on a contrarian play against a good defense. I mean,
Yeah, I'm with you there, man.
You might be sitting on the island, and like I said, it's a good game scenario. I think that game's going to be pretty high scoring.
Yo, Reed, we're looking at the pool for DraftKings. If you have any questions about FanDuel, I mean, I know you're a FanDuel guy. This is the first time I click over on FanDuel. I don't know anything about the salaries, but it looks very similar. Cooper Kupp's 9,800, 9,500 for Justin Jefferson. Very similar. I feel like
Yeah,
it's all similar. I wonder if what do you think about the Chicago-Houston game? Could that be some sneaky points that because they're all cheap dudes?
I think Brandon Cooks
let's look at
finally
that game
has
for a second.
I feel like Brandon Cooks finally has a soft enough matchup where we can finally see his ceiling be hit. At least his GPP ceiling. Darnell Mooney's way too cheap. Way too cheap. Like, I know he still does, but I'm like, guys, we were drafting him where we were drafting him because of his talent. The talent is still there. He's way too cheap right now. Other than that, I feel like a lot of
all good, man.
Sorry to say it if anyone in here likes him this week. I feel like a lot of noobs are going to click on David Montgomery.
King Reed said Texans defense is stiff. I mean,
I feel like
I'm just trying to find some cheap plays. These guys haven't popped yet. I think there was something more wrong with Denver's offense. Like they haven't really shown it much.
But that play calling is horrible. If it's first, you were first and goal at the 2-yard line. I mean, people gave Pete Carroll. They're still giving Pete Carroll shit for making that pass calling play, in the Super Bowl. And he only made one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this coach went for 3 passing plays on 1st and 2, 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2. I mean, just 3 passing plays for a touchdown.
Is that more on Russell Wilson? Should have Russell Wilson have stepped in there in the Super Bowl and been like, Coach, we got Marshawn Lynch. We got to run the ball here. And I heard some people talking about it in the Monday night game. He should have stepped his foot down. Coach, they paid me $250 million. Let me go for it 4th and 5.
Yeah. I like Pete Carroll's version of the
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I feel like Pete Carroll would have passed once. If it didn't get intercepted, he would have ran it every time since. But running it 3 times straight with no negative yardage plays to deter you to keep passing it is just. But I like Pete Carroll because everyone in the world thought that they should have ran it. Passing it there was the most sneakiest thing you could have done, at least once.
Yeah, I'm with you. It is. It was. I never thought it was a horrible move. I was
No,
just thinking
I
about
never did. I never did too. It only became horrible the second it got intercepted. That's the funny part.
all right, let's look at the weather here. I want to see if the weather's bad in Chicago. What they project. No bad weather really anywhere. It's all projected to be good. 69 degrees, partly cloudy, 11-mile-an-hour winds. Cleveland Steelers are supposed to be a windy game tomorrow night. We may have to fire up some defenses in the captain there. Oh, I'm all over this game, man. I'm all over. I've been telling. I don't. I don't know what I think about Brady. I'm on the Packers side. I'm as a Packers fan. We still haven't seen Rodgers uh, do his game yet, and there's got to be some revenge there. He don't like losing to Brady 4 straight times, man. I think we see. I could see Rodgers on that having a big game, even if it's the running backs. I think Rodgers is definitely a low owned play. I'm on that game in terms of I love Christian Watson. He's a cheap play. I love the contrarian Packer Bucks game. I'm not on the Dolphins Bills really as much. I think Cha Cha is.
Yeah, no, I like the game. I definitely like playing like a one-off from it, or even like a running back and wide receiver from that game. I just don't like it for stacking.
You talking about the Packer game? Packer Bucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree on that. I mean, Aaron Jones is still too much. Rodgers is 6,400. He could smash. You could probably find
like
someone.
Rodgers, I just like Rodgers could have a good day, good winning day, 25 fantasy points even, but just not be the GPP winning quarterback of the day.
Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, I want to be high on Christian Watson. Then what happened? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, bub.
I got scared. I don't know what I'm scared.
I'll be right back, man.
Take your time, bub.
All right. I love some Christian Watson.
Mm-hmm. No,
Man, I want to be there. I want to be on him when he pops for that 76-yard touchdown pass because he's going to get the opportunity again.
Yeah.
And he got like one of those. Was it a jet sweep? That jet sweep, he looked real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's gonna be out there in some trick plays.
You know what's crazy?
I hope.
I know, and I've been okay with drafting this style since day one. But I like him and Dubs. I feel like they're both are draftable. I feel like I wish they had both would use them more. Like I love Dubs as like sort of like possession. Like he could be a really good red zone guy. I like the explosiveness of Watson. I feel like they could have just really made 2 great draft selections here.
I think so. Any AJ Green love?
Yeah, like maybe Dubs ain't the next Devontae like some of our teams need him to be. But nothing wrong with being James Jones. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Let's look at this game. We haven't talked about this game at all. And I guess we got Reed in here. He probably likes to hear some takes. He said he hasn't even looked at this game. You were telling me that you like you were trying to find the receiver that's going opposite of the Rams, of Jalen Ramsey, or WR2. So
Yes, the
are you on
W.
Dortch this week?
Man, I think it's either Dortch or Ertz. I want to say so.
We don't even have Ertz in our player pool. Maybe we got to fire him up. He's a $4,600 play. Let's do it. So no Allen Robinson. Well, Cooper Kupp, we have him there. Just no fire. And man, I was kind of right. I was saying that Akers was going to be involved again, and look at him. He was heavily involved.
Yeah, you were. At
15
least on
touches.
at least like when they knew they wanted to run it, like wasn't like, oh, we need some pass protector back there. They wanted to run Akers out there. Like, he's the better runner. Sort of like I said on stream last week, like, he's the better runner. I just feel like Henderson's the better team player almost. He's a utility knife.
I got scared. Brad was having a bad moment in her life.
Gretel? Oh, you want to turn off the lights? Let's see what King Reed says here. He's got some interesting thoughts. I think he's thinking of getting guys like Dalvin Cook. I think he wants to get Dalvin Cook, Leonard Fournette train, since they haven't scored yet. I think, but if you're thinking Fournette's pretty chalky. He's heavily chalky, I think, in this. A lot of people are thinking the same thing. I'm on Fournette because I'm on that game, but he's got to be the chalkiest play from that.
I definitely think Fournette's some of the good chalk this week. Especially the fact he's like, it sort of has like regression coming his way at the same time while being chalk. Because most chalk is a lot of chalk that scored the week before and has a lot of negative regression coming their way.
Yeah, maybe my Packers defense stops Fournette. I don't know. We haven't seen much. Jake doesn't like Fournette. He's got 2 snowflakes next to his name.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could put fire or snowflake.
Yeah, he went double snowflakes.
Double snowflakes. I put
Do you think that's from last week?
No.
I don't know.
It's this week. I put a fire on Cam Akers because they're priced pretty cheap, $5K.
Yeah, I know he likes Daryl. I'm more of an Eno guy.
All right, let's look at these running backs. You want to narrow down the running back pool?
Yeah. Running back. I'm not. My pool ain't too big, so it'd be easy. The top guys are my favorite. I'll start at the bottom from a Fournette, who we just talked about going up. Fournette. Then, of course, I like Swift. I love Mixon. I love the total usage he's getting. The favorite matchup, the receiving work he's getting. I love Dalvin Cook this week too. I'm hoping he'll be somewhat low on, maybe not at the floor, but Austin Eckler, saying all the reasons Jake talked about in Discord, and Jonathan Taylor in that huge matchup.
Mm-hmm. No Christian McCaffrey, no Khalil Herbert.
Nope, but I don't like how McCaffrey's being used. I don't think the 30-point ceiling's there right now for him. I did hear that coach might get fired though, like week 3.
Yeah.
No, so that's something that's good for McCaffrey and McCaffrey owners because he's not getting used right now. I was watching some of the week 1 game of Cleveland. You could tell he's even pissed off about it. Just from his body language.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely getting some usage, but I see what you're saying. I'm just reading off what King Reed's saying here. He's definitely got some contrarian plays. Hey, what's your name again, bud? I don't like just saying your YouTube name. I don't like doing that. Yeah, and Jamal Williams. So, but you're on Swift. I don't know, man. Jamal definitely got some goal line work, is what you were saying.
Yeah, and read through his comments. Yeah, I mean, I'm still on for Nat King. Like I said, like you don't get a lot of chalk that's due for positive regression. It's usually the opposite, and it's a good matchup.
Yeah, I'm with you. Especially Swift didn't get used that much last week. Yeah, you're on David Montgomery too, so that's another reason why you're probably not on Herbert. But I don't mind the contrarian takes, but for how much the difference is.
The fact that I'm not on Montgomery, I should be on Herbert.
Oh, I thought you were on Montgomery for 5,900.
No, I'm not. No, I think all the noobs are gonna click on him.
Ooh. Yeah, he did have a big game against the Packers D, so that's why people are probably clicking on him.
He just had a big game. The OPR. The OPRK is decent right now, and he's in the right price. So I just feel like a lot of people are gonna click on him. He's gonna be high owned.
Man, where is Herbert here? I just want to see Herbert. 5,200. So yeah, the price is pretty similar. So our running back pool right now is Cook, Mixon, Jonathan Taylor, Leonard Fournette, DeAndre Swift, Khalil Herbert. Do you want to get an Eagles running back in here? Miles Sanders for 5,500.
How do you feel about Chase Edmonds?
Well, if we're running Carson Wentz, don't you think we'd have to at least have a Eagles? We should have some run back on the other side. Maybe Gainwell. Gainwell's 5K.
Yeah. Or I would almost just say, while he's healthy, maybe on this slate just plug in Sanders. Maybe try not to get too cute of it.
Sanders, I remember when he crushed as a rookie, he crushed the Commanders for like 38 points.
Or gosh, even one of my biggest GPP wins was a Carson Wentz, Miles Sanders, Alshon Jeffrey double stack against Miami.
Oh, I love hearing Alshon Jeffrey. Those are good old days 5 years ago. Yeah, I'm gonna get Miles Sanders in this pool. If James Conner doesn't go, do we find Eno Benjamin or Darrell Williams in the pool?
I personally
4,700.
I like Eno more in PPR personally, and like I was saying about
That's a
Chase
nice
Edmonds, I
price, though.
mean,
Chase
I feel like
Edmonds.
he's
Yeah,
gonna
let's
be,
go back to him.
yeah, I feel like he's gonna be a nice pivot off of Waddle and Tyreek. And that's one of my biggest sort of back to that like going down the same highway but in two different lanes type of situation with this
Yeah,
game. I mean, yeah,
yeah, that's at PPR where I mean we haven't seen Tua utilize him like that. Maybe in the first game he did, but he is definitely the Mostert game last week, from what I remember seeing.
I feel like my direction with this game is I want to be. I'm playing it. It's like I said, either I'm fading Diggs on the Buffalo side, or I want to be under the field on Waddle and Tyreek and be more on the running backs on the Miami side.
I see. I like that take. So, any other running backs till we look back at the receiver pool? Any other games that we didn't cover?
Do you have?
Uh,
Are we on Pierce this week?
Damian Pierce? Yeah, I was. I love the 5K play.
I mean, he's in my pool.
Yeah, I was even firing up James Cook maybe because I just love a cheap running back. I know James Cook had that garbage time work, but I don't know. For 4,400, I love the price. But with this one we're doing here, I don't have him clicked over. So our running back pool is 9 deep. That's not bad. Oh, 10 deep. Eckler as well. So Singletary is due. Let's see. Yeah, that'd probably be the better with all the usage he gets
Gosh,
for 5,600.
Singletary would be due if they would use him to get a touchdown. It looks like it's going to be all Zach Moss or Josh Allen once they get down there.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you see? You see what Seattle was doing this weekend?
No,
Like
I didn't really catch any of the takes.
dude, at one point they had 4 running backs in the backfield with
Wow, really?
yeah, it was like almost like a wildcat formation. Like Kenneth Walker took the ball from the center. By the end of the play, DJ Dallas was throwing like an interception. I was
What?
just like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm done with the Seattle running backs. I'm done with the Buffalo running backs. At least, like you said, maybe James Cook, who has the highest upside, because if you've been watching Buffalo the past couple of years, they keep throwing receivers or running backs the ball. Look at who's the fullback that scored this
Oh,
recent
yeah.
weekend. I mean, dude. I mean, look at Zach Moss in week 1. And people say he can't even catch. That offense has been wanting to throw the running back balls for like 2 years now. They went after McKissick. They drafted Cook. I feel like James Cook is going to get his time to shine.
Yeah, I think the garbage time was just to get him ready for maybe even next week, which is this week. I still think that could be. They liked what they saw. He broke that 30-yard run. We could see James Cook out there. And
I
feel
like he's going to take Zach Moss's job. If you're a Singletary fan, Reed, I mean, don't worry about him. But if you're a Moss fan, I'd be worrying about that.
Yeah, let's put James Cook back in here. This is the look I like. But I do love to give shout outs to anybody that wants to write and share some takes, because I do want to pull it up and think about it. I'll think about everything. So I want to pivot back to the receivers. Any more games to think about?
Is that AJ Brown? Oh no, AJ Brown's clicked. He's clicked. Let me see.
All the receivers are mostly clicked, except for Keenan Allen, Aguilar, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. We're fading Amon-Ra.
Okay,
Which
you may find people.
King Reed,
I'll find-
King Reed may click off this stream like right now after saying that. You're fading the sun god. I've seen enough. I've
Let
seen
me.
enough.
You may find some people that we can unclick on.
Yeah, I was looking to unclick on some names.
Okay, unclick. Let's see here. See if that
I
focuses.
got Gotti Miller. He burned the Packers 2 years ago.
Okay, I see Goodwin in there. Yeah, get Goodwin out of there. Hodge.
Randall Cobb, take him out.
I saw you had Jake or someone put the cold symbol by him or something.
I put the snowflake on Cobb.
Cool.
This is when Cobb was supposed to shine.
You can do Reynolds too. Uncheck Markham. He's on a GPP play.
Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, I mean he can score a touchdown. I still don't think he's a GPP play.
Oh, you like him?
Oh no, I don't. Just unclick him. No, I'm saying he could score a touchdown, and I still don't feel like he's on break it. Other than that,
we got Jake in here.
Wait! He said he accepted it.
Yeah.
Oh, he liked the rebuttal.
But Jake, you didn't. Do you think you took advantage of me? You took my first rounder, man. But you gave me some depth back, so I can at least salvage my draft next year. So me and Jake made a draft in a dynasty. I traded here. It's kind of fun. I traded Isaiah Pacheco and my first rounder next year. So this is the first year dynasty league. So I drafted Pacheco. Trading Pacheco and a first rounder for Gabe Davis and a third rounder. So I like it. Just revisit it just for a second. And I have Josh Allen in this dynasty league, so yeah, I think it's good for both of us. And he's a Kansas City fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
First official trade. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty fair. I'm glad that he was able to. I thought maybe I'd get Gabe Davis off Jake like at the end of the year. I thought he'd be like, all right, man, I'll let you. But now it's nice that he lets me at least have a fight because I'm kind of hurting. So,
yeah.
So I think we did the right thing. So let's look back here at the receiver pool. Jake must be on a break. Gabe Davis out for the year. I doubt it. Wait, unless he knows something we don't know.
Yeah, like news just dropped. News just dropped 5 minutes ago when he accepted the trade.
I hope not. Nah, I don't see anything.
Other hot takes I could give you would be, wow, take out Trent Sherryfield, take out Pettis.
Ooh, real take, real quick. Hunter Renfrow is not practicing concussion.
You know,
I know he got hurt last week.
That was going to be the third guy I was going to name, and something, maybe another thing to speak on best ball. I didn't like him all draft season, man. I just felt like you were buying and selling.
Yeah.
Like he could have done his best job and just returned his value right on the dot. Which means if you get even only 90% of his best job, he's not going to return his value.
Yeah, sorry, man. I was kind of fading out there.
Like I said, I wasn't too big on Pettis either. I feel like it's buying into the recent touchdown, and that will fizzle out. Like maybe he'll have 2 touchdowns for the whole season.
Which page you talking about, bud? You can't see the fantasy labs? It's showing it right here on the screen. Unless it went away. I don't know.
It's
No,
up on
it's
my
there.
screen.
Yeah. All right, let's go through some Mac Hollins, Raiders. Ooh, I wonder if he becomes. No, I know you don't want anybody from that game.
No,
He's gonna get some.
like I said, if I'm gonna play some weird names, it's gonna be from like some high scoring games. That's definitely usually how my player pool goes for the week.
Yo, what's up, Jake?
What up?
What up,
You
Jake?
on a break?
Yeah, little break.
Yeah, hey, that was a nice trade, man. I was
That was
I was kind of just messing with you, but yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense for me to have him. I don't see. It was. I mean, I don't know. I guess to me, he's plug and play if he's gonna play, if he's out there.
Yeah, and I think I got some decent depth at receiver, so I'm fine with it. And get an extra draft pick for the future. It's always good.
Oh yeah, OD is gonna have a boring first round next year. Looking at all our draft picks.
Right.
You never know. You never know who I could make another trade with. I can get back in it, man.
Right. Hey, real quick on Fantasy Labs, if you hover over NFL, click on matchups.
All right. Hold on. Matchups.
Yep. And then where it
Oh, you
says
showed me this last year.
yeah,
Go ahead.
and where it says advanced next to the team there, just click go to basic stats.
You see where it says Los Angeles Rams at Cardinals? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and click on go to basic. It shows like an early projection, and then it just shows their basically as of now they're starting like lineup and then their targets per game and shit like that. And it shows you like the defensive matchup too.
Oh, so it does have the projections in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it'll change by Friday or Saturday when the official ones come out, but it's like an early sneak peek, projection.
Oh, sorry, man. If you're looking at this on your phone, bud, it's just.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah.
I can see it, bud.
Yeah, it's the best we can do, man.
No, you're good. I got you. I can see it.
But how do you see? You're saying some defensive stuff.
Well, yeah, it just shows like the players like on the back.
Oh, the matchups.
Yeah.
Does it ever show if they're injured or in or out? I don't see any.
I'm not sure.
What does red zone mean?
I'm guessing it probably just shows you targets and they're in the red zone, but
Yeah, I don't use this too much, man, except for just messing around.
right.
I'm not no pro.
Yeah. I think if you go to the Bengals, it showed Jamar Chase like pretty low ownership. So I mean, I feel like that's inaccurate.
Yeah,
How low is it?
4%.
Yeah, I think it'll be higher than that, but
No,
I don't know.
Joe Mixon and
I heard
Higgins.
I heard from ETR it was a 7 or 8.
For Chase.
Yeah.
I guess that's right.
So it's not too far off.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just maybe some upset people at the first 2 weeks, is what I'm thinking.
Let's see what this Lion Swift and Amona's real high, 18. People are on Hawkinson, 12%.
I like
Swift is
DJ
on
Charles.
7%.
Ooh, DJ Charles only gets Patrick Peterson there. That's a son bitch. That's a son bitch.
Yeah, let's look at your team, Kansas City here. So people are thinking Juju's gonna pop. 17% projected ownership.
Really?
MVS is low.
And Kelsey's only, what's that say, 7? That's a little. I think it's going to be higher than that. I think.
Honestly, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised, Jake, because of the price, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it's
Right.
just like a little bit below 10. It's a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, he's priced to be the highest scored tight end on this slate. So if he don't fulfill that, then yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously he can get 30 points, 27, 28. We all like
Right.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the Chargers real quick.
Yeah, Chargers. People are fading Herbert. They're 3%. Allen, they're all pretty low. Eckler's at 7. So people aren't targeting this game, I guess, so far,
You're right.
which I don't blame people not to do.
Yeah, I'm so high on Hammer and Eckler this week. I just think, and I'm sure Herbert's going to be feeling better than he did when he got hurt, but it's going to be short passes and quick passes.
Yeah.
You don't want any more people touching him.
Yeah. Yeah, Eckler's definitely another nice play. He hasn't had that big game yet.
Right. Yeah, he's missing that touchdown from his stat log.
I could see Trevor Lawrence just struggling against his defense.
Right.
Maybe a couple turnovers or just some Chargers have some good position to start their drives. So looking at the Jaguars, nobody's on the Jags. So Jay Jackson's going against Zay Jones, Asante Samuel. At least that's how they have it written up here.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins in the slot.
And on the far right, it shows you like the matchup, like Jacksonville's offense against the Chargers defense, like points per game and how many passes attempts and stuff like that.
Oh wow, that's a good thing to break down. I like that. King Reed was talking about any Lamar at QB. I was trying to, man. I've been playing the Patriots defense the past 2 weeks. Like, do I go back to it again? Lamar's at 7% ownership. Bateman and Robinson, your boy Robinson's getting some work there at the third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has to. They don't have any other receivers. I mean,
What happened to Prosh? What happened to Prosh, man?
I think he's hurt.
Yeah, I think he is hurt.
Oh, I didn't really get on that train.
Yeah.
DJ Shark could have a couple long TDs. Goff overthrew him. I like MVS for KC over Juju. Man, I think everyone's about to be right on MVS. So you guys overpaid him.
It's only 2 games.
I don't know, man. He's gonna get some deep looks, but it looks like he'd like Justin Watson, and probably Sky Moore's gonna eventually break the depth a little bit. Look at the Bills. Let's see how high everyone's on Diggs. 10%, not too bad. Allen at 10, Gabe Davis at 2. McKenzie's at 1. So pretty low owned plays for a game. I want to see Miami.
Okay, Gabe Davis, the player there for sure. 2% owned.
Dolphins, Hill and Waddle are at 8% and 6%. But yeah, we don't even know what these projections, how accurate they are.
Right.
At least on a Wednesday.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna hop off here and get back to work.
Bubby, it was nice chatting, bub.
Yep. And talk this weekend sometime.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Yeah, probably Saturday.
Yep. Sounds good for me.
All right, bud. Have a good night. Still.
Yep. Yep. See you, man.
See you, bub.
See you. All right, I'm gonna do this, and you know what we'll do? We'll build. You want to build a quick lineup in the showdown tomorrow night, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
Oh yeah. Let's do it.
I was trying to see what the ownership was for Singletary, but it's not loading up here. All right, let's do a nice little single entry so we can monitor it. We'll do the $5 single entry.
I want to get my 2 takes on this game.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
One you're 100% aware of is K York's going to be optimal. Whether that's a flex or a captain, that could be either or. 2.
Who is that? Who'd you say?
K York.
Oh, yeah. The kicker.
My second option will be on primetime TV. We will see George Pickens showcase himself.
Ooh, nice take. We got to get one of these defenses in here. I want to lean on the Browns D. The Steelers D hasn't really shown much.
So we're taking a Browns D, probably the direction of maybe Browns D, Browns running back, K York, George Pickens.
I got a lineup right here that I just did so quick. I got Chubb in the captain, Najee Harris, Kareem Hunt, Cade York, George Pickens, Browns D. No quarterbacks. I mean, some people are high on Trubisky trying to find some life because Joe Flacco found some life against the Browns last week, but they may shut that down on a Thursday game. We know these Thursday games are generally low scoring.
We got to do a lineup where we play both defenses too.
Man, I like this look right here. Having both running backs, Chubb and Hunt.
Or having all 3 running backs is contrarian.
Yeah, all 3. Let's plug it in. We could do another one. I can't put that in cash at all in that Bills, Titans, or the Vikings, Eagles. I didn't find one cash.
Oh man, that Stephon Diggs captain play just had to have so much weight into what paid out. That might be his best game of the whole season.
I agree. His best game all season. So what if we did a wild lineup? I know you didn't really want to talk about the Kenny Pickett thing. Is there any way that would it be Rudolph? Mason Rudolph comes in. Like I would want to fire up Kenny Pickett in one of those mystery, like just wild sweats. But is he third
Man,
on the depth?
it does have that aroma of like this prime time TV. Like I can feel something happens to Mitch in the first quarter. Kenny Pickett comes in. I can see him now combing his hair right before he puts on the helmet. The announcer hyping it up.
Yeah, that's what we do here, man. Well, I'm
I can
not here
see-
to show you like safe
my-
ass shit.
I got my boy EJ texting me like, "Holy crap, it's actually happening."
Yeah, I won't see it though. I'll be doing Halloween Horror Nights tomorrow night, but
That's
I'll
what I'll
definitely.
send. I'll send you a message like 70-yard bomb Pickens from Pickett.
I got him in some dollar lineups. I got Pickett in the captain and Pickett in the flex. I did 2 lineups. Because man, we saw Marcus Mariota come in there and take down 500 grand. Someone played him in the captain when he took over for Derek Carr
Mm-hmm.
on the primetime game 2 years ago. And I know, but you just never know, man. All right, let's do one more here.
And like I said, I don't know how many you've done it. I mean, you've done it on, but I think I'm a supporter of both defenses. I line up with both defenses in this game.
Yeah, let's get both defenses in here. Who do you want to put at the captain? Is it unanimous Nick Chubb? Could we find Kareem Hunt in the captain? If we do, and having Chubb, I know you want Cade York. It's so rare to have a kicker be a optimal captain play. It happens like once a year.
Yeah, it's still in the flex, Cade York. Because we got both defenses in here, so it makes sense. But we're telling a story that maybe the rushing game just did just enough to get Cade York over there enough times. But Pickens in there, that's a lot of money. We could do. I mean, then again, this might not be a slate where you need to cancel out at all.
Now, if you want both defenses in here and you put the highest priced guy like Nick Chubb, you're gonna have money left over, no matter how you look at it.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got Cade York, so that's one of the reasons.
Because who's going to play both defenses and like both quarterbacks, you know?
Get to bed soon.
All right, ma'am.
Big night. Big day tomorrow.
All right, man. Have a good night, King Reed. All right, man. I'm gonna call it there. We did a lot tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna run these just to have a tab of what we did before Jake probably remesses with it. But well, real quick here, I'll do an optimizer. If you were to optimize this, how would you do it? Projected points, ceiling, floor, points per salary?
Oh, ceiling.
Ceiling.
Yeah.
So I'll do 150, and I just want to see what it spits out to us. I'll look at some quick exposures, and we'll call it a night. So we have it set up as double stacks. I think Jake has it set up as a double stack.
Yeah.
Which is probably fair. Joe Burrow. Oh, Allen, Wentz, and Burrow are all evenly split almost. Tight ends are all split except Dallas Goedert's only in one lineup. So the optimizers found that as a fade.
Well, I sort of like to know that.
Ooh, I forgot to take Paris Campbell out here. He's at 6%. He could be in play. We do have
Yeah.
Mahomes.
I saw he was in there in a bunch of lineups.
Yeah. This ain't bad. Terry McLaurin, we wanted him, and he's only in like 5 lineups. So I don't know what I think about that.
No, it definitely looks cool if you want to revisit it on Saturday or whatever.
Oh, we forgot to fade Stephon Diggs. That was
Yeah.
the thing. It has him in 32%.
Yeah, especially with the ceiling mixed in after last week.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll revisit it. I just wanted to see it.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe keep some tabs. All right, man. Well, thanks for hanging out. We'll talk back on Saturday or something.
Yes, sir. Get some sleep. Enjoy your day tomorrow, buddy.
All right, man. See you, Chase. Have a good night. Later,
Peace,
guys.
brother.